going on? How's everyone doing?
Just shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day so far. All right, I've got a Judge Stevens clip, and from what we all know, what we've all seen, is Judge Stevens does not mess around with failed drug tests. He doesn't. If you fail a drug test on his watch, you go to jail. Your bond doubles. We've seen this time after time. And I was watching this clip, and I was hearing this guy's story, and even I'm sitting here like, what is Judge? Oh, I need to stop saying like, what is Judge Stevens going to do? What is he going to do? You're going to find out. All right, before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
All right. Are you Artiger Jimerson?
Yes, sir.
Present with Mr. Grove, your attorney and the state's attorney? What we have here is a fourth amended motion to revoke unadjudicated probation, which I don't think I've seen in 17 years. But it last alleges that, among other things, the fourth amended included utilizing something to fake a specimen here. Providing a urine sample in the third amended that showed drugs. Second amended showed possession of unlawful substance and tetrahydrocannabinol. First, and then it was initially alleged in each case that you didn't perform community service hours or complete anger management program. Well, now we got drug issues popping up. So, what are we going to do today? Is this a hearing? Are y'all ready for a hearing or what? Because
I think it's just a review of safety aftercare, Judge.
Yes, sir. I believe that's correct, Judge.
when did we send him safety?
According to my notes, July 26th of 23, he had entered a plea of true to count 6, 7, and 8, and you ordered that he go to safety.
Six, 7, and 8 of what? The fourth amended motion?
I'm
Yes,
looking at
sir.
Mr. Laird's notes, Judge, and it doesn't indicate which version. It just says count 6, 7, and 8.
I believe that's true, Judge. We had a little bit of a problem with some numbering somewhere in here, but I believe.
Well, what I
that's
have
correct.
here is something that is not. I have a copy of a fourth amended motion that doesn't have a file stamp on it in each case, and also has a misnumbering on the final allegation of violations is a misnumber on each case. It goes from 7 before it to 5, and 6 before it to 5 in the other case. So there was a mistake, and I kind of remember making changes on that, but I don't have any of that. I don't know what happened to those original motions.
Judge, I have my handwritten copy.
Here, I've got it.
making
Hold
those
on,
things,
hold on.
but I don't have a copy of the.
I found one, but I don't find two. I found one.
Mike's notes do reflect that that was done in cause number 24480, Judge, if that assists.
I have that original, and it was file stamped 7/25/23, and I did he pleaded true to allegation 6 and 7, and I had to add on or about a date for the fourth amended number 7, and I had to change that 7 from a 5 to a 7. All those changes were made. We did that July 26th of last year. So since then, what's happened?
He was discharged successfully from safety,
Okay.
residential safety, and he has entered the safety outpatient aftercare.
Okay.
He's only tested positive once for THC in July. He was sanctioned by us, but
Only once is only once too many.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I told him about it, and so that I had to let the court know that he had a review hearing.
How much time is he had? Upfront time. So we're doing the upfront time. You're gonna go to jail. Every time you commit a crime, you're gonna go to jail. On my watch. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
My goodness.
All right. All right. All right. So, yes, marijuana is still illegal in the state of Texas. This guy has completed a successful program. I don't know what this was. He saying St. Pete's? I don't know. But so he completed it. He completed it with improvement. I don't remember exactly. Successfully improved it, which means he didn't miss anything. He didn't fail any tests. Completed it. Now he's in another program. He's doing well in it, and he tested positive one time. And yeah, one positive test is one too many. Judge is right. This guy's doing good though. He's doing so well. He is. You know, let's see what happens. Is Judge going to find a heart? We'll see.
You do 10 days in jail, sir. As a condition of probation for that. And it'll keep going up each time I get a scintilla of drugs in your system. But that's the problem from the beginning. You're looking at life imprisonment on this case, aren't you? Aren't you? In the aggravated robbery?
That's correct, Judge.
You're looking at the life imprisonment, and what that is all that it takes. I could revoke your probation and find you guilty and sentence you to life in prison for that. You want to flirt with that? Yes, you do. You did it. Then there's a burglary adaptation. That's up to 10 years in prison. Yeah. No. Every time you commit a crime, which is what you did on my watch, you're going to go to jail. You're going to go somewhere because you've had more than your fair chance in 2016. Okay? All right? You understand?
Yes, sir.
What else are you doing to help yourself?
I have to do sanctions of NA meetings. Then I also been doing my classes.
Well, how did this marijuana pop up? Were you with the CBD group? Were you eating gummy bears with the other two?
No, sir. I'm on color code.
I know.
2 days after I did it, I actually could I take another one, but apparently my color code called me 2 days later, and I was negative for it. It was like I must have been around it, and it went through my system. I must have just been around it. I wouldn't have been a drug.
Well, you know if you're around it or not.
Yes, sir.
It has a distinct odor. But you're going to do 10 days as a condition of probation here. Do you understand? Where are you working?
Right now I work for lawn service company.
Okay. You want to do weekends on that, or do you work on weekends?
Well, only some weekends. It's like
Which one do you want to do 10 days in a row or weekends? Which would be 3 weekends or five weekends, right?
It'll be long if you do the weekends.
You only get two days credit on weekends.
So if he does the 10 days straight because he's in the safety aftercare, it's going to automatically boot him out that system, and it'll unsuccessfully discharge him from the aftercare.
Where is he in the aftercare?
At HR in Port Arthur.
No, where is he in the progress of it?
He's at 90 days right now, and
What does he have to have?
he has to have 9 months. So if he misses 3 consecutive groups or 3 consecutive individual meetings.
All right.
Just misses.
All right. When this is over with, you're going to have to do 10 days in jail. Unless I change my mind.
So,
Oh, you understand?
yes, sir.
All right. But don't let this happen again.
Judge found a heart. He found a heart. Sucks the 10 days in jail, but he's letting him finish his program. You know, he's doing well, and he just said, unless I change my mind. Which that line right there tells me if he completes everything he's supposed to do, then he's not going to do the 10 days. I think that's exactly what that means. Judge Stevens never does this. He doesn't. Especially, he's on probation for something he could spend life in prison for. I forgot that part of the video. He did something serious back in 2016. Now, 8 years ago, it sounds like he's getting his life together. Now, unfortunately, you can't just forget what he did. There's no way, especially, if he's facing life in prison, that means there's victims, and they sure are not going to forget what he did. But it sounds like he's trying to change his life around, and I hope he does. I really hope he does, and I'm glad that Judge Stevens sees it that way too. At least I think he does. Does he have a heart? That's still debatable. All right, I'm going to let this video play out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done it already, please hit that like button. Until next time, bye.
Or else all that time that you've accrued, you will have lost it on this aftercare program. Because I want to see if it's successful, but that's not the way to do it, by testing positive. Do you understand? Even if it's marijuana, everybody plays that down. Nobody really knows what's in the marijuana. That's the problem nowadays. It's being clandestine labs. It's being mixed up with all kinds of bad stuff. Unless you're mixing it up and you know what's in it.
No, sir.
Okay. All right. What do we want to do? Review and win.
I'm just sorry about 3 more months.
Got it. You got to reset him for 3 months. Okay.
Done with the aftercare then?
No, he's
Okay.
yeah. Hopefully, no. He still has 6 more months at aftercare.
Yes, sir.
Lakendra Wallace.
3 months?
Where's Kimler today?